I'm Mia, and this is my model of the plant cell. On the outside of the plant cell, there is lime-colored paper that surrounds the cell. This is the cell wall. The cell surrounds the plasma membrane in plant cells. The main function of the cell wall is to provide structure, protection, and support for the cell. Animal cells do not contain a cell wall. Underneath the cell wall is the plasma or cell membrane. This is represented by the dark green pipe cleaners running around the cell. The plasma membrane is semi-permeable, meaning that it lets only some cells into the cell. It mainly transports nutrients into the cell and transports toxic substances out of the cell. The cell membrane is a phospholipid bilayer, which is made up of lipids and proteins. The cytoplasm is a jelly-like substance that fills the insides of the cells. It is underneath most of the organelles represented, and I modeled it by using floral foam block. The cytoplasm's function is to support cellular organelles and to help provide shape for the cell. The mitochondria, also known as the powerhouse of the cell, mainly functions to produce ATP in eukaryotic cells. The mitochondria are shown by the orange and blue clay and are almost a packaged peanut shape. ATP is needed for the cell's surviving and functioning. The mitochondria breaks down glucose into ATP through multiple chemical reactions. That ATP is then used to fuel other cellular processes. The chloroplast is a double membrane organelle that produces food for the plant. The chloroplasts are represented by green ovals made of clay. Inside the chloroplast are thylakoids, which contain chlorophyll. Photosynthesis takes place in the chloroplast. A vacuole is a membrane-bound organelle. In my model, a vacuole is represented by a large disc covered with blue clay. In plant cells, vacuoles help maintain water balance and contain enzymes. A single vacuole, also called a central vacuole, can take up most of the interior space in a plant cell. A ribosome's main function is to produce proteins for a cell. The ribosomes are scattered throughout the plant cell in the form of blue foam balls. The proteins made are transported to the Golgi apparatus or the cytoplasm, depending on what type of cell it is. Ribosomes can be located on the endoplasmic reticulum, in the nuclear envelope, or drifting inside the cytoplasm. The nucleus contains DNA and organizes the cell activities such as cell reproduction and growth. The nucleus is made of green foam, which contains the purple. The nucleolus is held inside of the nucleus and mainly produces ribosomes for the entire cell. The rough endoplasmic reticulum located near the nucleus has ribosomes on its surface and is represented by yellow pipe cleaners with blue foam balls or ribosomes on the top. The main function of the rough ER is to synthesize proteins. The smooth endoplasmic reticulum differs from the rough endoplasmic reticulum. The smooth ER does not contain ribosomes and is represented by the smooth red pipe cleaners. Its function is to synthesize lipids, phospholipids, and steroids. The Golgi apparatus contains flattened sacs called cisternae that process, sort, and package proteins and lipids into vesicles for delivery to other organelles. This is represented by the purple pipe cleaners below the nucleus. The plant cell is quite a complicated cell.